Hello, my beautiful souls. Welcome into a daily read for Friday. I decided to once again pre-pull two energies on the board, and we're beginning with the Reach for the Moon card from the Moonology deck, saying go for it, and the Page of Wands. So Spirit is very much encouraging each of us within this collective to, throughout this Friday, go for it. There could be one, if not multiple, new opportunities popping up, presenting itself to you. You could even find yourself just randomly stumbling upon it, whether it's online, in person, you name it. But it feels like it could even be through getting your cell phone or the internet otherwise. But I'm getting that very specifically somebody is finding somebody, say, on a dating app, and Spirit wants you to go for it, as this could create one, if not multiple, messages of importance, with beginner's energy wrapped up into it all. I'm hearing the word potential, but this could as well be in regards to, say, something new to invest in. It could be, friendship for some. It could be, something, say, a person, place, situation, you name it, that you recently had stumbled upon, but then now is a time to re-spark that energy or give it another go, or build upon what else was brought up, presented, or said recently. And so Spirit really is saying, the potential is at hand. So why not give it a go? Why not go for it? And as it says here, once again, reach for the moon, reach for the stars, and all that is potentially to be good in life moving forward. And so I really feel it's not just about, say, that opportunity or two that is presenting itself to you today or that you're creating. It's more in a larger sense, if we're to take a step back, Spirit encouraging each of us to live life more to the fullest, to not allow, of course, always trust your intuition, but they're very clearly saying don't allow for certain opportunities that you maybe even have created or maybe manifested otherwise, or co-created with Spirit. Don't let these opportunities pass you by, or don't pass them by per se, or give them up just because of the past or because of you being stuck in, these cycles or the familiar. Don't be afraid or worry about what could go wrong or what's going to happen in regards to the future of what they're saying to go for, because they're saying just give it a go, right? Just maybe it's to be labeled as a risk to be taken for some within this collective, but regardless whether it feels like a risk or not, or partially or not, they want you to just go for it. Okay, let's actually pull a couple more tarot. So yeah, there's definitely passionate, positive news coming in. I wouldn't be surprised if there's different levels of communication coming through, platonic and potentially otherwise, but or it could even be professional messages coming through of importance. I'm hearing the word needed. But the Queen of Pentacles, because this is a day where you are feeling quite grounded, and I almost feel like this energy of being grounded, at ease, peaceful for the most part, is so necessary for this period, because say or just end up stepping into a situation that ends up having, even if it's not right off the bat, it may be a situation that turns into, it's like the energy is turning for the worse. Or it just could become a bit chaotic. I'm seeing the Five of Wands, Five of Swords. And so your grounded way of being is going to help you more than ever gain exactly what you're meant to. Interesting. And it's going to help you navigate and shift through this period very strategically. I'm also feeling there's an importance in regards to a moment or two for you where you end up closing your eyes. And there's something you either remember, think of, otherwise is said to you from Spirit. It could be a vision for some if you're that special and spiritually connected. But it does feel like you're going to be as well, for some randomly I'm thinking about a car. Even if it's not a car or the type or anywhere close to something that you're meant to acquire in this lifetime, there's a significance to it. There may as well be some moments throughout this period where Spirit is saying, look at this item, or look at this moment, or whatever ends up being. How does this make you feel? That's what I'm getting. How does this make you feel? And what does this invoke? Is that even the right wording? Within you? What does this spark within you? What do you feel in regards to that, and you will, differing from case to case, you'll come up with something different, feel something different, a different conclusion will come to be. Could even spark a moment of creativity for you, or a different perspective is now what I'm getting. The Knight of Wands, because being the second wand energy on the board, I'm just feeling guided with time left to pull more cards. But yeah, it's as if you are feeling more passionate than ever, and this isn't coming through per se in a over exuding or even exuding kind of way. It just feels like, I feel deeply in regards to this, I care deeply about this, I put my all into this, and I am better at this point along my path at not feeling burnt out or drained, or at least partially, or even partially, after doing so, or even in the midst of doing so. Does that make sense? It's this feeling of younger versions of yourself, less experienced, less mature versions of yourself, just kind of throwing yourself in like 1000% into this and that of importance and otherwise in your life, but then you would overdo it. You know what I mean? You would be loud and rambunctious, if I can even say it, or you just would be overly expressive, or just put so much energy into this and that, and then it leaves you drained, burnt out, at least partially. And so there's something about you marching to the beat of your own drum, being extra passionate, but not leaving yourself in a state of feeling depleted, or just not having a lot left to give, if that makes sense. Now, there's something about slightly dramatic energy, if you can even see this shadow-like imagery of that woman, where she's reaching up. And so there's something dramatic about your energy at certain points, maybe other people or someone in particular. It definitely reminds me of me working my serving job, and especially on Friday nights with the crew that we have. There tends to be that sort of a bit of drama, in the energy field. And it definitely spices things up and leaves us enjoying ourselves more, which is super important, as you know. But as well, you could find that there's a little bit of an off sort of energy in regards to some other people throughout this day. It could, be in more than one situation or one in particular. But regardless, I feel like Spirit is saying keep your distance if you can. But you may as well find a reminder comes through to keep your cool. While it feels to be, even though you're extra grounded in the midst of this passionate, encouraging kind of day, there's a potential that little things could irk you, poke your buttons, aggravate you, annoy you. And so just take a deep breath, okay? It's not going to be the right choice, even close to rewarding, to give into that or let it take over your personal power, if you will. What else do we have? Also coming out, the Chariot card, the Judgment card, the Queen of Wands, the Hermit card, and the Five of Wands. Yeah, I mean, I'm not surprised that this energy is coming out, because it feels like you potentially could as well be standing out in the crowd as far as your energy goes, the way you do something, the way you simply are energy-wise, once again, because of all of, or some of this Five of Wands chaos or bad energy surrounding you. Okay, somebody has attitude is now what I'm getting. I mean, it just happens. But the Chariot card and the Judgment card, you may as well be an example as to how to best go about this and that, or just how to better enjoy yourself, or just you remind others to enjoy themselves more so. But yeah, it feels like this releasing is taking place throughout this day at certain points, whether you realize it, are one with it or not. Or whether you're trying to or not, it just kind of comes to be. Say you stay busy, you do this or that you have to or want to, and then you just happen to get somewhat of a release, feeling very much stemming from, or it was built up over the previous days, maybe the previous week or so. Anyways, okay, for somebody, the entire beginning or the month of March up until this point. Anyways, as I struggle, I wouldn't be surprised if you're finding that your motivation is at an all-time high, at least at certain points throughout the day. You're feeling more in the mood to get things done in comparison to recently, even if you maybe didn't allow for that lack of motivation, or less of which, to get in the way of you getting things done. It just feels like you're more motivated now in comparison to recently. But yeah, There are going to be certain key moments when you are to yourself, even if you're wrapped up with a situation or surrounded by, with other people, or you're surrounded by other people. There's something about you having this ultra passionate way of being that feels different in comparison to when you're connected to other people, connected to certain accomplishments otherwise. There's something about you kind of feeling this passion in a very personal, peaceful way, if that makes sense. And as well, I wouldn't be surprised if there's somewhat of a focus on the fact that you're meant to be more than ever a leader at this point along your path for other people. But you're also going to find that there's one, if not a couple different new beginnings for the future that you're being pushed to think about, to maybe just briefly envision for the future, because again, it feels to be a day where Spirit wants to encourage each of us individually to simply go for it, to now more than ever, reach for or simply gracefully accept the new beginning, or the potential of which, the opportunities that are at hand, and again, more than ever moving forward. All right, so those are your messages for Friday. I hope they were truly helpful. I am sending you so much love and light. Do enjoy your day.